Sorry that I have been a little bit MIA. I've had my own personal stuff going on for the past 5 or so days. But I am going to try to catch up on these videos. Hopefully by the end of the week, we will be all caught up. I know that I've talked in prior videos about some paperwork that I have from the Catholic Home Bureau in the Bronx, from when I was adopted back in the 60s. Today I want to read some portions of the letter that was sent to my parents that sets out the requirements that the Catholic Home Bureau in the Bronx, New York had in 1966. And this is about a year or so before I was actually even born. So they start by saying that the children available for adoption are legally surrendered, so that's good, and range in age from infancy to 10 years old, and therefore the age of the couple will usually determine the age of the child to be placed with them. So they're authorized to accept inquiries from couples who fulfill the following requirements. 1, you need to be actively practicing Catholic. So it's Catholic agency, that makes sense, right? 2, the husband cannot be over 45 and the wife not over 40 years of age. Just for the record, both of my adoptive parents well exceeded those minimum or maximum, I should say, right? They exceeded the maximum age requirements. Number 3, you need to be married for 5 years. If there is a definite organic reason for childlessness, we are willing to consider couples who have been married at least 3 years. Number 4, there must be complete medical exploration regarding childlessness of the husband and wife. Number 5, couples with 1 and no more than 3 children, the youngest being at least 3 years old, can be considered, providing that there is a definite reason preventing future conception. So they really want to know that, you basically were barren. And number 6, of course, the big one, right? Financial and employment security. You need to know that you're going to be able to pay for this child. My favorite part about this is that some of these requirements can be waived if a couple is interested in a Negro, interracial, Puerto Rican, Oriental, refugee, or handicapped child. And then they say, if you feel that you meet all of these requirements and you're interesting, will you write us a letter and would you tell us about your desire to adopt a child and a little bit about yourselves, blah, 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 right? And it is signed, of course, cordially in our Lord. Because I guess the Lord believes in the separation of children and their mother. I guess the Lord believes that Negro, interracial, Puerto Rican, Oriental, refugee, or handicapped children should just, go to anyone. We could waive any of these requirements for you if you're willing to take those kids off the clearance rack. Now, I get that some of this is generational language, but it's horrifying language. It's horrifying language. And it turns my stomach that I have this document that is addressed to my parents who knew better than to go along with something like this. So happy ongoing National Adoption Awareness Month, guys. Happy to be back.